Hi there! In this video, we will discuss the summary of the 28th chapter of El Filibusterismo, or The Reign of Greed, written by Dr. Jose Rizal, titled Fear. We will also study the important events, characters, settings, and lessons found in this chapter. Listen and watch carefully, as you will learn a lot from this historical work by Rizal. Let's begin. News spread in the newspaper El Grito about Ben Zaib's prediction that education could cause unrest in the Philippines. According to Ben Zaib, education was harmful and dangerous for the country, and recent events seem to prove his point. This caused alarm among the people, especially the Chinese, the priests, and the Governor General. The priests, who often visited Quiroga's store, stopped coming, which made the Chinese merchant panic. Fearing the chaos might escalate, Quiroga went to Simon's house to ask if he should use the weapons stored in his warehouse, as advised by the jeweler. However, Simon refused to see anyone and said to let things be. Don Custodio also did not meet with Quiroga, as he was busy preparing plans in case of an attack. When Quiroga went to see Ben Zaib, he found him armed with guns, which frightened him even more. Quiroga hurried home and pretended to be sick out of fear. Rumors spread that students and bandits from San Mateo were planning to join forces to start a rebellion. There were also claims that German ships were stationed nearby to support the uprising. Discussions about the students' supposed plans scared many people, and some suggested using the opportunity to take harsh measures, like arresting and shooting suspected rebels. Despite precautions, incidents of violence and panic still occurred. A soldier mistakenly attacked children playing and grabbing coins outside a church, leading to greater fear and people fleeing in panic. In another area, a policeman was shot, and others died due to false alarms about enemies. There were many opinions about who was behind the controversial posters. Some believed it was Padre Salvi or Quiroga trying to cover up other schemes. Towards the end of the chapter, Ben Zaib found the body of a native woman in Luneta while walking. However, he chose not to report it in his newspaper. Now, let's move on to the important events in this chapter. News in El Grito claimed education was dangerous and could cause unrest, with Ben Zaib's prediction alarming many, including the Chinese, priests, and the Governor General, leading to heightened tensions. Quiroga panicked as priests stopped visiting his store, and he sought Simon's advice on whether to use the stored weapons, but Simon refused to see him, telling him to let events unfold. Rumors spread about students and bandits from San Mateo planning a rebellion, with alleged German support, fueling widespread fear and leading to calls for harsh measures like arrests and executions. Incidents of violence and panic ensued, including a soldier attacking children mistakenly and a policeman being shot, further intensifying fear among the people. Amid the chaos, some speculated that figures like Padre Salvi or Quiroga might have been behind the controversial posters, while Ben Zaib, walking near Luneta, discovered a native woman's body but chose not to report it in his newspaper. Important characters. Ben Zaib, a writer who claimed education was harmful to the Philippines. He thought highly of himself, believing only he could see and understand what was happening. Quiroga, a wealthy Chinese merchant who was terrified of the unrest. He tried to contact Simon for advice about using the weapons he had stored. Simon, a jeweler and revolutionary who advised Quiroga about the weapons but refused to meet him during the chaos. Don Custodio, a government official who was busy preparing defense plans but also refused to meet with Quiroga. Padre Irene, a friar who informed Captain Tiago about the unrest and shared officials' plans to deal with suspected rebels. Captain Tiago, overwhelmed with fear and grief after hearing about Basilio's arrest and the other students, he became gravely ill and eventually died. Let us now proceed to the setting of this chapter. The events in this chapter took place in various parts of Manila and nearby areas. Here are some of the lessons, messages, or implications shown in this chapter. Fear and misinformation can create significant chaos and anxiety in society, leading to poor decisions and actions by people. Spreading rumors and baseless news can cause harm and confusion, emphasizing the importance of being cautious when accepting information. Intense fear and worry can destroy trust among people and worsen situations, becoming obstacles to peace and understanding in a community. And that concludes the 28th chapter of El Filibusterismo, titled Fear. What have you learned from this chapter? Share your answers in the comments. We also encourage you to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated with our future videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.